Yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? Your boy Alonzo 1219, aka Hurricane Zo, back in the building. Doing a response video to the video that I did yesterday. All right, before I get into that though, I want to let you guys know that I did get my YouTube suspension official yesterday, and I will be suspended until August 2nd, 2019. So it's definitely a 90-day suspension. That's what they hit me with, which is 90 days, which is kind of amazing to me that they hit me with 90 for a first offense when I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now. So they hit me with a 90-day suspension. So, hey, thank you, YouTube. I appreciate your support and taking the 30% that y'all take from us from the super chat. Thank you so much. So it will be a 90-day suspension. So I'll be doing my live videos on Facebook on the 1219 Facebook page, not the Alonzo 1219. That one has been shut down. The 1219 Facebook page is when I'll be doing my live videos. I'll be letting you guys know exactly when I'm going to go live. I will put in the community here when I'm going live on Facebook, and hopefully we can try to make that grow as well, because I do want to make that Facebook page grow. So, and the good thing about that is they do a whole lot better, way better job at the communication on that. You can actually just ask to talk to me, and I hit the button, and we're face-to-face conversating. And I wish YouTube would put that in there, so you don't have to go with all these different apps in order to do it with YouTube. Facebook got it right when they're doing their live chats, so I do like that. But now let's get back to what I was talking about yesterday, when I said about the racism that's going on in Tallahassee with the head coach down there, with Coach Willie Taggart. And then I get Florida State guys saying, oh man, the same thing happened with Randy Shannon in Miami. I get Miami guys saying, Zo, the same thing happened with Randy Shannon in Miami. It did not happen to that degree. Okay, and the reason why, and I'm not saying it wouldn't happen today to that degree. I'm saying it didn't happen back then to the degree that it's happening now. I had guys say, one guy asked me, where did you hear it at? Well, I was tagged into a few posts on a few Facebook pages. And I'm looking at the back and forth, the going back and forth, the going back and forth. I had one guy talking about Miami. Listen here, man, if I see any type of racism, anyone knows me, everyone who knows me know that if I feel like it's going with a player or anything, I'm going at them. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I do it all the time. That's who I am. I turn off a lot of people by doing that, but that's who I am. So it wasn't to the magnitude with Randy Shannon as it is with Willie Taggart. One reason is it's North Florida. It's one reason. North Florida is definitely have way more racism in North Florida. I lived in the Panhandle. I lived in Panama City. I lived in Tallahassee. I went to TCC. So it's definitely way more racism in North Florida than it is in South Florida. And not just that, but Randy Shannon was the coach of University of Miami from 2007 to 2010, right? There was basically zero social media back then. Facebook didn't start until 2012. So there were no Facebook fan groups. There were no Facebook fan groups. There was none of that stuff going on to where people could get on and really air their frustrations. It might have been little outlets here and there, but with these Facebook fan groups and Twitter and IG and all of the Snapchat and everything that's going on now, with the climate of the country, the way it is now, it is way worse for Willie Taggart than it was for Randy Shannon. Randy Shannon kids didn't have to get up and look at social media and see some of the negative things that might have been said about him. Those things were said in little back rooms or little this and that, but they weren't said on social media websites and stuff like that because we didn't have them back then. That's my point. And for the Facebook, for the Florida State fans who want to get mad at me for posting that, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Why don't you handle your damn business and go after the ones who doing it? Get mad at me for? You want to chop and pop your gums and this and that and miss me with that. Bro, whatever, my dude. It is what it is. I'm going to tell you how I feel. If you don't like me, don't watch me. I don't care. All that tough guy stuff on Facebook, all that tough guy stuff on Facebook and IG and Twitter and all this stuff right here. Miss me with them. Bro, I'm just reporting what I read. Don't get mad at me. And for the Miami fans, Randy Shannon had. No, he didn't. Because you know social media blow things way out of proportion now. I'm not my bad. They don't blow things out of proportion. They give people an outlet. They give people an outlet. And it's out there. They put it out there. You know what I mean? People have lost their jobs just because of posting on social media now. That wouldn't have happened. Just think about the cop shootings and beating that that everybody knew was going on, but now that it's up in your face and it's personal and you can see it. Look at the outrage now compared to the outrage back then when people didn't see it. They knew it was going on, but you couldn't see it. So that's my point. This is my rebuttal to the people who disagree with me or got mad at me and trying to compare it to Randy Shannon when you cannot compare it to Randy Shannon because there were no social media back then. And with no social media and people not being able to say how they truly feel all the time and then put a decal or something in front of their face where they can hide their face and their name but say how they truly feel, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. And people who've seen it in those chats know what I'm talking about. I don't have to tell what chat I've seen it in. I've seen it in a few chats. Just like when I seen racism in Miami Hurricane chats and I went at people. I went at them. Ask about me if you don't know me. People see me in the chat group, I go in hard. If I hear you, I'm going at you. Going at you. You just want to talk about Florida State. Bro, I do 98% Miami Hurricane videos. I'm serious. I'm just reporting what I saw. Get mad at me. Get mad at the people who talking trash about you. How about you go handle them, clown? You know what I'm talking about, clown. I called you a clown in the comment section, so you know what I'm talking about. Besides that, man, love my family. For real. Love my family. I'm just keeping it 100, man. Love my family. And yo, August 2nd isn't too far away, is it? But for real, y'all just come check me out on Facebook. I'll still be doing uploads, but if you want to do live chats, I'll let you know what guys got when I'm going to be doing on my live chats on Facebook. And come check me out on Facebook. And please, 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 if you can, donate a cup of coffee a week. If everybody in the chat that like me could donate a cup of coffee a week, man, I would have definitely appreciate it. It's at my PayPal account at PayPal me at canes1219 @gmail.com. I'll put it in the description. Love you guys, man. I'm out.